Hi everyone, it's me, Tamron, for an early tea and tarot reading. I've got to fly out the door to get some work done, and so I've decided to make this video early for you guys, and I'm going to repost it at 222 here on Facebook today because a lot of people look for me specifically at that time. So I don't have my teacup with me. I'm going to be drinking tea on the road, and I'm going to be bringing some tea to hand out some samples for people. I'll be teaching locally here in Thunder Bay, Ontario, and if you don't personally know me, if someone shared this video with you, my name is Tamara, and I consider myself an inspirational storytelling business mentor. So today I'm going to be sharing something that's been happening around a lot of people that I'm seeing as entrepreneurs, and I'm going to share a personal story about myself and also a testimonial and a story about a client that I worked with a couple of years ago, because this is super powerful information. Okay, so if you are struggling with representing yourself in your business, I think there's a couple of things that are actually going on, and here's the problem that I tend to see right away. First off, people don't even have references or testimonials from people they worked from in the past. Even if you did this for free, this is okay, because sometimes with entrepreneurs right now who are running their own business, you know, they've been helping people in the past where they've become certified coaches or they've taken a training, and so they've literally had to go out and they've had to find people to really own what it is that they do. But this is it. Do you actually know what you do for people? Because for me, what actually happened was that I was offering a program, and when I actually gave people a template at the end of the program because they were so amazed and they loved working with me and whatever, I read their testimonials and I went, wow, I didn't realize this is the outcome you receive from working with me. So my introspection was, maybe I can even use some of the information from their testimonials for future marketing. All right. So this is what I see. Do you actually know what you do? And second, if you're very specialized, just like a client of mine, you know, are you really owning your power? Because if you really are doing something very rare and unique, that's what you want to tell people. You don't want to be the absolutely everything for everybody, because nobody wants that. When people have a specific challenge or a problem in their business or in their personal life, they know what it is that they need to find the answer for it. So when you're representing yourself, whether you're in your network marketing event or you're here online, you're doing something, the more specific you are, the better. All right. And they go, wow, that's exactly what I need. So we're going to get some message from Spirit today. So we're going to ask with Colette Baron Reed's deck, the Enchanted Map, the deck that I use every week for my tea and tarot readings, you know, what kind of advice can Spirit give us in a situation like this? If you're just finding that you're too afraid to really approach people to represent yourself in business, especially if you're new. So the first card we got is always our challenge card. We're asking Spirit, and this is the card that came up, Rock Bottom. All right. And the second card that came up for our action step, if you are finding you are in a situation, the card came up in the challenge position under Wishing Well. And so we read the card differently. So I'm going to go back. So what is Spirit telling us here in this angelic moment? If you're struggling and representing yourself and not holding on to your power or not owning it, is that, look at this. Guess what? Rock bottom. So what this means is your challenge is when you are not bringing in the money or attracting the clients that you want, okay, how far are you going to go? Do you have to hit rock bottom before you finally decide, oh, I don't want to do this anymore, or I'm going to quit, I'm going to give up? You don't want to wait for that, right? Nobody wants to wait till rock bottom, but unfortunately with human beings, we are so conditioned to stay comfortable. So if, yeah, we still got a little bit of money or whatever, we still can do this or of an option, you know, we're not forcing ourselves to really look at what's going on. And so when we take a few minutes to understand what's happening or what we need to address, you don't need to hit rock bottom. Because when you hit rock bottom, this is when we make decisions that may not be in our best interest, okay? Some people do things that they might regret later. Some people literally give up on themselves, all right? This is not healthy, so we don't want to go there. So we're going to ask Spirit, okay, so if this is the challenge that we are getting close to near the end, what are we going to do? And so the card that came up, it came up in the challenge position. It's about wishing well. And so what this card is saying is that, you know, if it was upright, it's like, yeah, all our dreams are coming true. But when it's upside down, it's the challenge. It means you need to really look. All right, so these are the two cards that I drew today. I just love the synchronicity of that. Okay, so what are you willing or not willing to look at? Because it isn't about anybody else. It's not about the government or the universe or what's happening on the planet or the people, or it's about you. And so when you really honor the fact that, okay, then maybe I need to look a little bit closer here, and maybe I need to hire an expert, or I need someone to just tell me, what did I do for you? All right, you're going to see maybe something that you've never actually noticed about yourself. And when you own this power, when you step into this and say, wait a minute, yeah, this is exactly what I do for people, then you can use that in your marketing, and then you can represent yourself. So I'm going to share a really quick personal story here, and I'm going to share somebody else's story too. I'm going to be honest. I had a business in Southern Ontario for 7-8 years. People kept telling me, oh my God, you changed my life. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my God, you made my day. I'd run into people in the grocery store. I'd say something to them and bam. And to be honest, I didn't realize how powerful I was. So what I started doing was, when I decided to offer my 28-day program, I did a beta test, and I did it for free. And this is exactly why. I said, I am willing to teach people how to use some of the skills that I have to help them move out of their business so that they can get the jump start that they need, so they're not feeling stuck, because this is what I felt like I was helping people with. And so I said, would you be willing to take this course as long as you offer me a genuine testimonial? And I'm going to be giving you a template that I'm going to ask you to fill out. If you can just be honest and fill it out for me. And people said, yeah, sure. And this is when I realized that the work that I'm doing with people is actually going much deeper than what I actually thought. So it was like, wow, this is powerful. So now when people ask me what I do, I can turn around and say, well, this is what's happening for people, you know, and is this what you need? So people had no problem filling it out. But here's the other thing that I noticed. When you ask someone for a testimonial, do not just settle for, yeah, she's great, she's so amazing, I loved working with her. That's not a testimonial. That's not representing what you do for other people. So you need to be very specific. Before the program, boom, I had this problem. Or before my time with this person, this is what I was struggling with. And what is the outcome? All right. What did that person get? Now I'm going to share another testimonial with you. I met someone who was an entrepreneur. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And yet what they did for a living was so unique. All right. And it was rare, and it had to do with sexuality and sexual expression. So I said to this entrepreneur, I said, you need to step into that, and you need to own that. Stop being afraid of telling people what you do for a living. You're passionate. People respect you. They honor you. You know, you're not crossing any boundaries when you're doing work with these people. You're genuinely helping them. Start saying that. Boom, the person said, you're right. I need to own what I do. I said, own it. Because when you're grounded and you're centered and you actually, bam, and in one sentence, you can say what you do, people are like, I'd love to do that. All right, so completely turned his business around, and guess what? The money started running in. All right, so if you're unique and you're powerful, bam, you're going to start representing yourself in a much healthier way. So there are 3 essential oils I would love to recommend for people. And the reason why I recommend essential oils for people every week is because when you have a company that has high-grade essential oils that are organic and indigenous, they actually shift our emotional body, meaning they change the emotional vibration of the human consciousness. Meaning you can wake up feeling different when you start using them. But to be honest, not too many people are certified and understand, A, how to use them, how to blend them, and how to get the most for your money. All right? And this is my experience. This is my background. And I did the work using Bach flower remedies for many years, and I had certified and had my training where I could teach. But I'm going to be honest, Talking about vibrational energy was very hard. It was difficult to sell because people couldn't see it. It wasn't tangible. So they'd like, yeah, I feel better, but I don't know. I can't even explain how it worked. Along came a company with high-grade essential oils. A year and a half ago for me, I thought to myself, wait a minute. I can teach people how to use high-grade essential oils if they are pure and organic, because I understand how the differences in the different essential oils can help people, and based on what negative energy or emotion they're feeling right now, in which essential oil they can use to change that. And the beauty of it is it changes in minutes. All right. You might need continued use for a while until you finally wake up and you embrace that new vibrational energy. But there are some amazing, powerful products on the planet today, and I'm just so excited. So when you work with me in my 28-day program, or you have a private consultation, I share my knowledge with you, and I give you that knowledge. And then there's other opportunities for you to learn as well yourself as I continue to teach other people through the different levels of my programs, because so many people are wanting to understand this. And it's really easy. You just have to learn. Someone needs to be your guide. And that's me. I'm a guide for people for 28 days in my Elixir Life program. It's a personal transformation program. So there's 3 essential oils that I would recommend if you need to be in your power. All right. The first one is lavender. And why do we use lavender? Because lavender really calms people down. And when we're calmer, we can express ourselves better, because we're not rushing and trying to talk to people. So when you're calm and you're owning it, people are going to listen, because it's very directed at what you're saying. All right. It's an amazing essential oil. Lavender is used for so many things. There's something like over 200 uses for high-grade lavender. All right. Amazing product. The other one that I would like to use is juniper berry. And juniper berry really takes out the fear. So this is even nice at nighttime. So when people are worrying about stuff, when you take that fear out, you've got the courage to do what you need to do. You don't even think twice. It's just, I got to do it. I'm going to do it no matter what. And when we start believing in ourselves, this is when the magic occurs in our life, because we're pulling away all that negative vibrational energy, and people start aligning with us on the planet. And so you will attract the people that are in a higher vibration, that really want what you have to offer. This is amazing. This is what people need to understand. When you vibrate, when you are there, you'll meet people. If you're running from a sense of fear, whatever, you're going to keep attracting people that don't have money, or they don't want to sign up, or they're not interested. You want to be in alignment. The third essential oil that I would like to recommend in this situation, or I can't even speak right, recommend in this situation is vetiver. Maybe I need some of that right now because I'm running out the door. So I'm kind of thinking I got to go. But vetiver is an amazing essential oil. It comes from a root of a tree. So just like the trees behind me, check this out. When you use something that comes from the root of Mother Nature, it teaches you how to be rooted and grounded. So meaning you're going to be focused, you're going to be standing tall, just like the trees behind me, and you have a powerful presence and a powerful energy. And so when you speak, boom, the message is clear. And I'm going to be honest, when I had challenges in my life, ups and downs, one of my abilities is that I've always been centered and grounded, and this is one of my strengths. So this is why I encourage people, if you are going through challenges in your life right now, I will teach you the techniques and the simple tools to use over the next 28 days so that you can remain focused and you can move through your challenges with ease and grace. That was my marketing. But guess what? I'm going to share something with you right now, because this is the testimonial that somebody sent to me who did my June program for 28 days, and she just could not believe the outcome she received. So this is it, using a template. She writes, and I'm going to quote it for you guys. Tammeron's program was such an enlightening experience. Tammeron has a magical touch of making what seems to be simple questions into powerful introspective ones. And I was amazed with what I uncovered about myself, and she was there to support me along the way. I highly recommend this program to anyone who has issues with self-worth and lack of direction from it. I gained self-worth and motivation to confidently move forward in my life's purpose. Now, how amazing is that testimonial? And did this woman actually get what she wanted from the program? Absolutely. So when I see stuff like this, I really want to share this. All right. So I'm going to encourage you guys, to really find that courage that you need. And if you find you don't have it right now in your business and you just feel like you're a little off balance, please send me a private message. I run my Elixir of Life program, which is a personal transformation program, every 28 days. So they usually start at the beginning of the month. Our next program starts on Wednesday, August the 2nd, I believe. It's a Wednesday. It's only $96. And the reason why is because I'm your guide. I don't tell you what to do. This is a program where you'll need to spend about 10 minutes a day. You're going to commit to that, and you're going to look at some introspective questions that pop up every single day in a private Facebook group, and I'm going to ask you to think. And based on what is coming up for you, I'm going to guide you. And some days I might recommend some essential oils, but I'm also going to talk about 4 very specific essential oils, 1 each week. And these essential oils are going to guide you into feeling more grounded, more aligned, and understanding what your life purpose really is, because we're going to get rid of all that clutter. We're going to get rid of all that fear. And you are going to trust and hear what it is, and then you're going to be able to move forward. So it's an amazing program, and the reason why I have it for $96 is because so many people can benefit from this. And then if you need to speak to me one-on-one, we can talk about that, but this is a group program, so we work together. Maximum 12 people each month. We have a lot of fun. This is not a dark program. This is just learning how to reconnect with yourself and to learn how to trust your intuition again, because your life is calling you. All right, my name is Tammeron. Please send me a message. I consider myself an inspirational storytelling business mentor. Again, I run this program every month for $96, my Elixir of Life, and to help entrepreneurs get realigned back into their business. I will see you next week live here on Tuesdays at 222 for another message from Spirit for my free tea and tarot live readings. Cheers for now, and thanks for listening. Bye-bye.